Made a mistake. I'm gonna let the oil heat up. Hello my lovelies, welcome back to Complicatedly Simple. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't end up missing my future videos. Today I'm making shami kebab my way, try to keep it as simple as I can. So let's get to ingredients. Here I have 1 kilogram of beef. You can choose any other meat, lamb, sheep, chicken, whatever you prefer. 200 grams of split chickpea or chana dal. I weigh it and then washed it and soak it for over half an hour. 200 grams of raw onion, roughly chopped. 4 cloves of garlic. 4 to 5 green chili chopped, about 1 teaspoon of garam masala, salt to taste, less than 1 tablespoon of crushed red chili, 2 tablespoons of mixed coriander seeds and cumin seed crush, a handful of coriander and mint chopped, and 2 eggs. I'm using pressure cooker to cook because it halves the time and it makes it easier for me to cook and sort of make the process really quick. So let's get started. Adding garlic. And some water. Don't add a lot of water because you're making it in cooker, so it will get tenderized soon and really a lot, and it's gonna go all mushy, which you don't want it to be too mushy. So be careful when you are adding water. I'm not gonna add too much water in the meat. I'm only gonna add water so the water covers the meat, about this much. And if it requires more water, when I open the lid up, I'll check if it requires more water, I'll add a bit more. After adding the water, I'm adding my salt. After adding the salt, I'm quickly gonna mix it. Put the lid on, put the whistle on, and turn on the flame. Once it starts whistling, I'm gonna turn the flame down. I'm gonna keep it about medium to low flame, and after 5 to 7 minutes I'm gonna check on it, and if it's like halfway done, I'm gonna add the dal or split chickpea in it. It's now been 7 minutes. After 7 more minutes of its cooking, it's cooked enough. Yeah. Now I'm gonna add my chana dal. And this onion. Put the lid back on. Cook it for 5 more minutes. This is how it looks so far. I'm gonna cook it until the water dries up. The dal's cooked, but just a little bit hard. So while the water dries up, it's gonna cook thoroughly. So its water had dried up. I've put it on this tray for it to cool down quick. So I'm gonna leave it here and clean up the mess, and while it cools down, as soon as it cools down, we'll go ahead with the rest of the process. So the mixture has cooled down and it's easier for me to handle it now while it's cool. You can do it in your chopper. Make sure you don't make it too mushy like mashed potatoes. The consistency needs to be a little bit more drier. So I'm gonna do it bit by bit using my mortar and pestle. This is how it looks after grinding it in my mortar and pestle. It takes a lot of energy, but you can easily do it in your chopper. I have tasted it. It needs a little bit more salt. Go with your liking. I think it needs a little bit more salt, so I'm adding about half a teaspoon more salt. And there goes green chili, garam masala, coriander and cumin seed crush, and red crushed chili. Here goes coriander and mint. And 2 beaten up eggs. Make sure your hands are washed and clean, and mix everything up. So this is how it looks after mixing everything, egg and all the spices in it. Make sure you give it a good mix so everything incorporates with each other. So I have a bowl of water here. I'm gonna wet my hand, and here I have kebab shaper, or I don't know what you call it. It's a stencil. So what you do, you take some kebab mixture, shami kebab mixture, put it in it and release this bit, and the kebab pops out, and they're all uniform. They are the same shape and size. If not, if you don't have anything, you can take a bowl of this mixture and sort of press it like that, and it's done. It's actually easier, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna make all these kebabs and get back to you, and I'll show you how it looks. So these are the few kebabs that I just made, and I'm gonna fry them, and I'll show you how I fry them. I am letting the oil heat up. It's supposed to be shallow fried, not deep fried. After the oil is heated up, okay, made a mistake. I'm gonna let the oil heat up. So now it looks like the oil is heated up. I'm gonna start adding my kebabs in the oil. Leaving enough space around to move them around easily. And fry them on a medium to high flame. I'm gonna cook it 2 to 3 minutes per side. After 2 to 3 minutes, I'm gonna flip them and cook the other side for 2 to 3 minutes again. They're done. I'm flipping them once more before I take them out. Leave it for another minute. So there you go, guys. I ended up making 26 shami kebabs from 1 kilo of beef and 200 grams of chickpea, split chickpea or chana dal. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and share my videos, and try this recipe. Let me know in comment down below how you find it. Until I see you next time. Bye bye.